Formula Funatics Classic race tonight. Round 8 around Austria. And then the second race, which is reverse grid, I can't even speak, is around France. I'm really excited for this one. We're using the 1996 Williams FW18, where Damon Hill won his title, and Murray Walker did the most famous line, I think, in commentary when he got a lump in his throat. Really looking forward to tonight. It's going to be a good race. There's 10 racers. Unfortunately, we're still missing Senna with him being on holidays. I still hope he's enjoying his holidays as much as I'd love him to be here. So we're on Roro is in the lead. He's using least aero by the looks of it. Who gets the better corner? JBR Jones. Oh, Digital's after getting up into the lead. Roro in second. Jones dropping down there. Harry's only in 5th place. I was expecting more from Harry looking at his TT times. Let's see what happens under braking here. Next few sectors. Oh, there's Harry straight up there. Maybe Harry is using a bit more aero, but this is where he gets his time back. Digital now into second and Roro in third. Jones and DC swapping positions there in 4th place. Digital, DC and Roro were swapping places there. Looks like Roro's held off DC. Oh, he's just dropped off under DC. Can he get back? Roro's got back up by DC, and oh, Roro's after dropping down a few spots there now. JBR Jones looks like he's getting 3rd place there now. So Harry with a 1:14.1, Digital with a 1:14.3, Jones with a 1:14.9, and Atomic is either still going or will DNF this one. Maybe he was disqualified for corner cutting possibly. Let's go down and have a look. But yeah, no surprise with the top 2. I nearly got the top 3 right. So close. So here we go, lads. Let's get this underway. So here we go, just about to start up this race. Harry's on pole. Digital second, Jones is in 3rd. Then I think DC is in 4th, with Roro in 5th, Damo in 6th, and Atomic in 7th. Thankfully next week we will have a lot more drivers in as well, so but still doesn't stop from the great action here. Let's see, will Harry pull away with it like he did last week, or will he be made honest the whole way? Nice little practice there from them anyway. So we'll stick on with that. And I love the graphics as well for the older cars. The digital display back then. Real Casio looking. Fantastic. So this is the kind of track where it's anyone's. You take too much curve, you spin, you're pretty much last. So let's see who's going to be too greedy on the curbs, who's going to be smart. And I'm going to have myself an old tuck cracker. For the race, I'm going to stick to my gut and go Harry from Digital from Roro. Just for consistency, but then again, JBR Jones is very consistent. Actually, so is DC. To be honest with you, I'm just going to go up and go. And how is Damo going to do in his fight for? I think he's in 4th in the championship. He's been consistently finishing when lads are crashing out and getting good points. So Harry was much faster around that warm-up lap. So guys, it's been a week. A disappointing race on Sunday. Let's hopefully this Monday's race is going to make everything all better for those who sat around all day. So without further ado now, here are the lights. We are about to be racing in round 8 of FFG's Classic Leagues. So Harry looks like he's after getting the better start. Oh, I'll tell you one thing, Digital got a great start there. Digital's on the inside. I think Digital's going to take this lead. Oh, a bit of a cut. Harry has a much better drive there now. Digital's going to have to try and do his best to cut back in then and get more of a call. Though Digital still has the straight line speed. Harry has that inside line though. Will he be too greedy or will he pull back? That is fair driving by both of them there. Digital's definitely got a better drive. There's crashing behind there. DC and Atomic look like they're down. Roro's in third place. Digital running wide there now with Harry on the inside. This is great battling from the two of us. Oh, a touch of wheels. Oh, unlucky for Harry there. I don't know who snapped into who there really, but wow, that's changed this race. Harry has got back on with Atomic in last place. So now Digital is under good pressure now from Roro. Roro is much better drive. Harry is going to be livid over that. So Digital with the fastest lap there of the first lap done. Roro's right on his neck there in second, then with DC, Damo and Jones all the way back there, and Damo doing a fantastic job. And that's Atomic's after coming out of the race there. What has happened there? He crashed off in the last corner. Unlucky for him. Hopefully in the second race he will get some points, so there's all to play for. There's still a second race here, so don't go anywhere, Atomic. So the guys can save a bit of fuel here if they want. Harry's not that far off, and there's still a lot to play for. He definitely has the speed and the consistency. He was just so unlucky there. So hopefully now Atomic comes back for the second race. At least he can have his pizza now. He was saying in Discord that his pizza was cold, so at least now he can chomp on that and wait for the second race. Roro right on the back now, Digital. Is he going to wait for the next back straight, not the main straight here, and wait for the back straight into turn 3? Roro has the fast lap now of 121.7. Bit of understeer there by Digital. Roro's definitely going to have a better drive coming out of that corner. This is all now how much aero is the difference there. And we have DC all over the back of Damo here as well. I'm going to stay on with this one. Will DC try and move, or is he going to wait? Because I think Damo will break a bit earlier than DC. Yep. DC has to wait though and be careful. Harry's catching up with JBR Jones as well. But there's still a lot to play for, especially with points here with the championship on the line. Harry is definitely in that fight. So Digital's after pulling out nearly a second on Roro now. Damo, you're doing a great job here now defending these guys. Just keep doing your own race. DC's going to have to be very colourful on how he gets by. I don't think the inside line with Damo would work into these corners. I certainly wouldn't want to be on the inside of Damo there. There'll be a bit of poo coming out and be going around them. Oh, Damo's went off. That's going to give the guys a great chance there. Two wheels on the grass there with DC. Damo going to the pits. No, he's not. Just very tight lines. Wow, he's doing great here. Well done, Damo. I'll give you all props for that. The guys thought better of it, and yeah, well done. So Harry is right up behind. Harry's right behind JBR Jones there. I do apologise. These guys are all catching Damo very fast, so Damo's held these guys up for an extra bit. So that's DC gone by Damo. With Damo, he's gone for the inside again. Not a bother to him. He's not going to let these guys out for free. So Harry knows he's to pick his moment with Damo. Or is Harry just going to be all out attack here? Looks like Harry's just going to go all out attack here, break late and go around the outside. And he has done so. Great driving there by Harry. The next up road for Harry now is DC. And JBR Jones is coming up behind Damo as well. This is going to be quite an interesting one here. But JBR Jones is going to have to wait as well. There's no safe place to overtake Damo in the main straights, really, unless you are Harry carrying about an extra 30 mile an hour into the corner. So Harry is really starting to rein in now, DC. Damage limitations go, he's not doing too bad, and I tell you one thing, JBR Jones is right in the back of Damo here as well. Don't even know who to be looking at here at the minute now. We're going to stay on with Harry and DC. That was a great drive out, a little bit wide by both guys there. Is Harry going to do last at late breakers again? He is definitely pulling in time now. He is going to wait. So Jones is after, or DC is after getting a nice little pull away on Harry there. I think Harry took a corner in too high of a gear. Because listen to his engine there, it was nearly at idle. So Roro and Digital happily pulling away now. Damo done a great job defending the guys. And he still has Jones behind him. Look at Damo. Who is this kid? Maybe Damo's Damon Hill. Maybe that is conspiracy here. We'll have to find the bottom of that one now soon enough as well. It looks like Jones got the better drive there, but there's nowhere to overtake. Oh, he's gone dirtly around the inside there and he's got through. Great driving from both lads. So Harry looks like he is struggling versus DC. Interesting, and Roro's dropped back now from Digital as well. All about those fine little things. You can do one little twitch and it's going to lose you so much time. It's hard to know where to look here. Jones isn't pulling away as fast from Damo as I was expecting him to be quite honest either. And Digital's doing a fantastic job out in front here now. I'm sure if Senna is watching, he would be absolutely loving to be here now. That is a great view from the helicopter. Yeah, I'm sure Senna would love this. He is quite handy around France and Austria as well. But I think the next two races we have, with Digital now fast at 1:14 and 7:05, I think the next two races we have in a row are some stronger tracks. So it should be quite interesting to see here now. Digital's doing a fantastic job. He's pulling away now from Roro. The biggest loser there has been Harry out of all this, from pole to fourth. And Harry is not doing much of an impression at the minute on DC. DC is keeping Harry very honest. Impressive stuff by DC at the minute. Those 96 Williams are a beautiful car. I think they were Adrian Newey designed as well, if I remember right, before he moved to McLaren. I think he done the 96 and 97 car and moved to McLaren then in 98. Possibly wrong, pull me up on it if I am wrong. So Harry is literally all over DC here now. He's pushing DC along. Is Harry going to go from this corner, or is he going to wait for the bigger strike? Yeah, Harry doesn't look like he's going to wait around too much. And DC has a slipstream. Harry just knows to keep that inside line. Send DC around the outside, he'll be grand. Harry knows what he's at here. Yeah, that's exactly what I would have done there now. Send them on the outside. You know well you have the inside line. That is fantastic driving there by Harry. You have to give him props for that. Bit between his teeth. Digital is doing a fantastic job here. He's pulling away in Roro now. Wonder what is going on here. So FGE Digital is doing a fantastic job. Nice those round weekends as well. Gorgeous. So we're halfway through this race now on lap 9 of 18. And then it's going to be reverse grid then for second race. Oh, Digital running a bit wide there, but not too bad. He's gotten away with that one. He has the time anyway. He shouldn't be too worried too much. Get back into that rhythm then. Keep the head down and keep going again. Perfect driving there by him. I'm going to go and give Damo now a look out as well, guys. I'd like to give everyone a bit of airtime now that they spread out a little bit, because they all deserve it. Fair play to Damo. I don't think he'll be a lap today. The guy's doing very well. Not doing too bad whatsoever. Jones now, don't know why it was saying that he was down a lap there when obviously he wasn't. So Digital's doing enough there now. He's pulled out a 5-second lead versus Roro. Harry, I don't know, will he catch Roro? It's obviously possible. He's pulled a nice bit away from DC now already. So it really all depends now. I'll be looking at that gap to see will we be getting a last few minutes dash or last few minute laps dash from Harry. At the minute, it's not looking likely, but it all depends. One mistake can change that either way. And as I say, that JBR Jones up onto the grass. So we're going to jump on with Roro for a few laps now as well. He loves those second places. Line there from he's going to be dropping down, so it's starting to look like Harry is starting to pull in a little bit there, looking at the times. But Harry now on the fastest lap of 1:14.696. So as I noticed it, he is definitely starting to push again. So he is slowly but surely starting to reel in Roro a few tenths at a time. Then again, there is 8 laps including this lap that they're on, so he needs to put a few tenths into maybe half a second a lap. Would not be enough. He'd want to do nearly 7/10 a lap to be sure, but he's starting to pull him in now. Harry is starting to get his feel. And speaking of Harry, we'll jump on with him now for a minute as well. I have a feeling he's on another flyer here. He does like this track. He had a great race with, I think it was in the 2021 league that we had 2 weeks ago. He himself and HSR Coyle had great battles, and he done a great undercut move as well in one of the corners. It was a great dummy that he pulled, and it worked out very well for him. So yeah, so Harry is definitely starting to pull in on Roro. Go half a second that lap there. I'm sure Roro is starting to see that as well. So JBR Jones and Damo haven't pulled too far away from each other, so Damo's doing a fantastic job, guys. I really want to highlight that as well. Normally he's a lap or two down. He's only 25 seconds down here. So, you know, this is a good strong track for Damo, and it's so far been a great one. Well done, Damo. Great to see. I wonder, is Roro struggling, or is he just taking it easy at this stage? It seems like he's just kind of keeping steady. Doesn't seem to be doing too much wrong, although Harry is really starting to put in a bit there, you can see it. Sort of 4 seconds between them now. Yeah, Harry needs a lot to do here. 4 seconds is an awful lot. The only thing he can hope for is that Roro makes an error, and obviously Roro was probably hoping that Digital makes an error to get back into it. Other than that, then I'm sure DC is happy with his race so far. I think he's done very well because he's pretty much where he qualified. And then Jones, I'm sure, is a little bit annoyed that he's down 2 places, but look, sometimes these things happen. And there is a second round, so at the minute Damo's going to be in pole with Jones in second, DC third, Harry fourth, Roro fifth, Digital sixth, and then Atomic will start in last. So yeah, in great driving. Harry's slowly catching. I don't know if he's going to catch Roro by the end, but it's close enough that it's going to be a good last 2 or 3 laps with him. Going with DC there for a few laps again. Just keep looking at these times, guys. Problem there. I have a feeling this is how it's going to finish, guys. Have a sneaky feeling, unless somebody really loses it. I'm sure when Pete watches over this race, he's going to be like, I wish it was there, the points I'm losing out on. Pete's been absolutely phenomenal this year in the Classics. And even on 2021, he's definitely gotten better. Oh! Big run wide there by Digital. Harry with another fastest lap award, 1:14.511 now. Harry is absolutely flying out there. I cannot see him catching Roro now. It's 3.5 seconds. He's just not catching him fast enough. He's going to have to be happy though. Like, at the end of the day, you cannot not be happy with that. To be fair about it. So guys, yeah, it's definitely looking like this is how it's going to be for this race. So the next race is going to be quite interesting, especially around France. I don't know anybody's pace, so it's going to be very, very interesting to see with the reverse grid how it's going to pan out. I'm sure Harry has done a bit of practice in France. I'm definitely sure Digital has. I don't know if JB or Jones, DC or Roro got any. And definitely Damo had got some as well. Yeah, I think Harry's doing all he's can to catching up with Rowe. Rowe's just doing enough to stay in front. Rowe's definitely not as fast as Harry, but Harry's just, yeah, he's just unfortunate with the wheel too much with digital that time. I just look like both of them got a bit wobbly under the acceleration actually around this corner. It was on the exit that they touched wheels, so we'll have to watch that one back, but from my memory it just looked like both of them got a bit loose. But then again, I'm sure when you look at both of them we'll see whose fault it was if it wasn't both. Could be a racing incident. That'll be up for the stewards to decide if any of them submit it in. What I like about the 2020 game over the 2021, the curbs are definitely more forgiving. While in the 2021 game, digital there about 1:14.332. That's answering up to Harry there now. I'm sure Harry's going to go for it now. Wide there. And Harry's now resigned now that he's going to stay in third. Roro is happy that he's in fourth place, or sorry, in second place. BC's doing a great job, and fair play to Demo. I know it doesn't seem like a big thing, but for Demo not to be lap boys, I'm really happy to see that, and ladies, it's very, very good. Very happy for him. Nice and steady, Damo. You're definitely getting points today, bud. Keep it up. Keep it up. Digital goes over that line for lap 18, then I will jump on with Digital for the last lap. I think it's only fair. He's done pretty much a flawless race. So here we are with Digital. Oh! Very, very lucky that he let off. That would have been so dodgy to pour out Digital there. Would have been a massive shame as well after leading the race from pretty much start to finish. Oh my god. Digital's letting his concentration lapse there now. He cannot afford to be doing that anymore. His tyres are hardly gone, are they? No, he's back. He's just making a few small errors. He should be fine. To be fair, Roro's done a great job to come back. Roro started 5th and is now up into 2nd place. Harry, unfortunately, with that tip with Digital at the start, has done great. Great drive back, to be fair, to be only 8 seconds off after being last. So very well done to Harry there. DC, fantastic drive as well, kept his position. And then with Jones, unlucky. And then Damo, fair play to you, buddy. So guys, there we have it. So race 1 is now over. And we are going to be getting ready for race 2 in France in about 5 minutes time. It won't take me too long to do that now. I just want to make sure that's how they finish. Well done to all the guys for that one there. That was a good clean race, other than the little tip at the start, but to be honest with you, that's really no one's major fault there, I don't think. So we're going to get ready now for race 2. So let's see how we get on then. So there you have it, a race winner, FG Digital, and then second was Roro and then third was Harry. So while I'm setting up the other grid, I'm going to invite these guys in there for a quick chat, okay? So let's try to get Digital in as well. I'm going to try to get Roro in as well. Let's see, will these guys be able to join us? So driver of the day there was PRS Roro. Very well deserved too. That was a good drive by him from 5th up to 2nd. You can't go wrong with that. Roro, I see you are in the chat now, and so is Digital. We're just waiting on Harry. So, guys, if you don't mind including your audio. Oh, Digital's gone. Are you there, Roro? So, how was that race for you, mate?
Intense.
Yeah, to be honest with you, it looked like Harry was going to start catching you, but you just done enough to hold him off.
Yeah.
He was, for a few laps, catch you by about half a second-ish a lap, but then you obviously got your pace back up and steadied out.
Yeah, I don't know if it came up. It seems I gained like half a second every time out of turn 1. And then he gained it back the rest of the lap, and then I got it back after turn 1.
Well, he was definitely running higher aero, yeah.
That was for the last few laps a bit. So yeah, but initially, yeah, he came down close. I'm like, alright, there we go.
Who readied up for... That should not have been readied up for...
He got ready up, it's now back to the lobby.
That's after putting me straight into France, it looks like.
One-shot quality, it says. Session in progress.
Yeah, there shouldn't be any session in progress. So what I might do is start the lobby. I'll just try and exit out of this if I can, which is not letting me do. Super.
Restart the game.
Super. Yeah. So... Yeah, I'm going to have to just go out of the game. Yeah, so anyway, talk us through your race there. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, well, I don't know. A lightning start off the line. And then I got third behind Digital and Harry, and then they had a little coming together, and Harry went into the side, so I snuck second and tried to keep up with Digital, but he drove off. I'm like, alright.
Digital had great pace. I was shocked with that pace.
So I keep driving here, then take seconds.
Oh. I couldn't believe it. Because, like, Harry was faster than you by nearly half a second in quali. But then you just dominated that there. Yeah. Oh, no, it was a good race. So for you, how was it then? Yeah. Yeah, no, you're doing a great race there anyway. Let me see here now. I'm just going to go into the Discord really quick, just to let everyone else know not to ready up. Yeah, I was looking at you in the last lap, mate. I was like, on the first corner and on the third corner.
Yeah, it does it all the time. If it's clear weather.
Nice one. Oh, I tell you, it was good racing, and yeah, to be honest with you, I'm sure there was a stage Rora was right in the back of you. You were probably thinking, oh shit, and then next of all, you just obviously got it under control and you pulled back away. Oh, fair play. So, is everyone in?
No, Digital needs to join. And the new guy.
Okay. That's cool, mate. So, who are we waiting on here? We're waiting on DC. Ah, there he is. Oh, now I'm just going to set up the grid. So Demo is on pole. No, Jones. No, so it was the bird's eye
It's
view.
on
So
my
to be honest
stream
with you,
if you want to see it.
I was trying to remember. It looked like both of kind of went a bit sideways, but I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know.
No, no.
I'm not going to make an educated guess on that one. Roro. Yeah, I don't know. I think he's after putting in something there, so that's probably something to do. So look, guys, I'm fairly happy with just to ready up. Just want to leave this party there. You can get back into the race then. Oh, by the way, JPR Jones needs to pick his car. Sorry. Right, lads, I'll talk to you in a few after the race, I'm sure, again.
In a bit.
So there you have it, guys. Right, everybody is now in their car. I am spectating, and everyone needs to ready up. So everyone's ready enough. So they're going to have to give it another 2 minutes once they obviously join into the lobby, as setups need to be added onto the cars. So the second race is going to be quite interesting with a reverse grid. It's anyone's game here. So it looks like Ellis has left, so he won't be joining the rest of this race. But he did message me there to let me know he had to go. So yeah, we're going to give these guys about 2 minutes just to get their setup ready, and then it's going to be straight into a track that they weren't raced on after Droid being put in on Austria. I'm sure it's going to take a lap or two for them to get used to the cars on this track. Completely different track. So it's going to be quite an interesting one, guys. I don't even know who I would back to in this one. I was absolutely wrong as always. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting one here. I think Pete likes this track, so Pete, enjoy this when you do get to watch it back. And enjoy looking at all those points going away from you. So any minute now, I think we'll go. So let's see. No, so the guys are going to ready up here now, and we're going to go on with race 2. So any second they're going to ready up. And it is France. It's a very, very good track, but it's very easy to get the first corner and second corner wrong. It just takes you to enter that in either too high of a gear and get understeer, or you'd end up cutting it. Nobody's readied up yet. Interesting. What are they waiting on? So guys, we're just waiting for a minute before they're ready up. As some of them I forgot are still on the other Xboxes, they mightn't load it as quick to get it done. So I suppose we're waiting on that there. So just to reiterate as well, we are going to be doing a PlayStation 5 League. I'm assuming we'll do it on a Sunday. No, we actually won't do it on a Sunday, because we're going to do the racing thing on a Sunday. So probably could be like a Wednesday night. Maybe a Tuesday or Wednesday night we can do the PlayStation League. And then on a Sunday with the Formula One kind of chat, it's just every week we do any Formula One rumours, the race that week. Let's have a discussion about it. So we'll try and get everyone who is watching involved, and then anyone who wants to join in through the party chat is more than able to do so. What we could do is just have a practice session on in the background and have a great chat about it and a good discussion. And probably cause a few arguments then with fanboys of certain drivers and stuff like that as well, so it would be good. So I think everyone is good to go now, guys. So I'm looking forward to this. Yeah, so there's ticks. We're going to get going now. Reverse grid Demo is going to lead the guys around. This is going to be a good one. JB Jones then is ahead of Demo, and then, or behind Demo, should I say, with then DC, Harry, Roro, and Digital, I think it is. Yeah. So here we go. The cars around France. There's only 13 laps around France. There was 18 in Austria, it being such a faster track. Oh, Senna's watching. I didn't even realise. I wasn't even looking at the match to Senna. Sorry about that. So you're watching and seeing all your points fall away. Every single point. So we're going to actually have to abort this race start, as it seems ABS was turned off. So I'm going to start up a new lobby, get them in. We'll be ready to go in 2 minutes, guys. Sorry about this. This is, of course, my error, not the guys. Right, this will only take 2 seconds. C2. No, 25%. Yeah. Ah, yeah. So I must have turned it off by mistake. Because I do remember actually hitting that. Grand. Well, you get to watch another warm-up lap, guys. Sorry about that. That is all my bad. I did forget to leave ABS. So, once everyone's in... I need to do actually is now custom grid it. So Demo, you're on pole. Jones, you're second. DC's third. Harry's fourth. Yeah, perfect. Done. So now we're going to ready up, guys. Take 2 on this one. I do apologise. That was absolutely my fault. Turning off the ABS. Grand job. Damage limitation. Senna, to be honest with you, plenty of damage limitation, especially if I keep turning off ABS. I could have everyone out for you. Now, that's conspiracy, you know, admins helping out admins and founders and stuff like that, you know yourself. Cause a conspiracy here in such a high grade esports league that we are. But, yeah, you've got damage limitation, and the fact that 4 of the races don't count towards the points as it is a classic league. We're going by the classic rules of the point system. Without that, Ayrton Senna wouldn't have won his championship in 1988. It would have been Alain Prost. FYI. If you didn't know, you know. So this is going to be quite interesting. I am expecting big things from Damo into the first corner. Defend like an absolute champ. So guys, it's going to be take 2 now in about a minute's time. Damo is going to be leading off the line with, I think it's Jones in second. Then we have DC in third, Harry in fourth, Roro in fifth, and Digital in sixth, as Digital has won the first race. Do you know something? Around here, being in sixth is not too bad going into that first corner, because it can be quite dodgy. So let's see how we get on here now. So it's up to the guys to ready up. DC has readied up. Great to see Senna sweating watching these races away on holidays, looking at the points just falling away from him. At least everyone's there, that's grand. Nice little tractor start by Digital there. Damo, think of this as your glory lap, buddy. Just Jones is very eager there. I don't know why Jones overtook him, but he did. He gone. Wide run there. Yeah, a bit of refreshment there, you know. Really looking forward to this race. So I'm going to call who I think is going to win it. I'm going to call who I think is going to be second and third, etc. So my prediction for this race, as I like being wrong, I'm going to go Harry for the win. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go JB or Jones second. And I honestly don't know. No, I'm gonna go Harry, Roro, and Jones. Where are these guys all over the place? And someone ghosted out there now, must be controlled by the game. So this is now the last race in tonight's proceedings with the Classic League, and I can't believe we're 8 rounds into it already. It doesn't feel like that long ago me and Pete were discussing this, and funnily enough Formula Funatics wouldn't have existed other than, let's say, people's egos getting in the way. It could have been part of something else. But now we're delighted that we have Formula Funatics ready going, plenty of leagues, website just ready to go. And here we have now France. We are now underway. Let's see how they take off now. The game always is second or two behind. So So Damo's after getting a fantastic start there. You got to give it to Damo there. Great start there, but is Jones going to be up on him? Jones looks like he has going to go, but Damo has the inside. Oh, Damo's just slowing down, letting people by. Damo has opted out of getting involved, so we have DC now in the lead. But Roro up to second, Jones down to third. Harry right on his tail as well. Woo. Jones and Harry swapping positions. Harry, digital, there's just everything's happening here. I don't know whether it's just the timing screen's gone mad or what. So DC is officially leading this race here at the minute. Roro has a fantastic drive. Runs very, very wide. Yeah, Roro is definitely going to go for around the outside here. Oh, great move by Roro. Looks like Harry and Digit are each other. Harry, no, it was, yeah, there's definitely timing. Digital and Damo, sorry. DC is not letting Roro go away anyway too easy. I'd say these cars are fairly tough around this track to be quite fair driving it. So there's not really much in this whatsoever, it's just a train of drivers. I'm sure Roro was kind of shocked as well, thinking he might be able to walk away with this one. He's being kept honest there by DC. And with Jones, there's so many, they're so close together here. Digital's dropped off a little bit. Damo is now at the very back of that. So Roro has the fast lap of 152.25 onto the second lap. Let's see who now shows pace. So Roro is putting out a small gap now. That's a beautiful line share. DC with a gorgeous line as well, nice and tight. Looks like he has pulled back a bit of time on him, not much, but he's pulled back in around a tenth or so. Ah, now DC is pulling away there. That was great drive out. Looks like Harry went the, I suppose it looked like the rallycross way around one of those corners there. It looked like he went very wide. Could have been the car though going sideways or anything, to be fair about it. Jumping with Jones here now on the back of DC. Although Harry has a great drive here as well. And Digital has some drive on Harry. This is going to be very tight here. Harry ran very wide there. That's going to give Digital the opportunity. Unfortunately, Digital just wasn't that close that time round. Digital runs wide there now. This turned out to be a great little bit. Oh! JBR Jones got massively out of shape there. And that's after dropping him down 2 spots as well. So Roro now has himself a 1.1 second lead, with DC now in second. And Roro with the fastest lap again there of a 144.677. So he's doing quite well out in front. Harry is now starting to pull up on DC, but Digital has dropped back a little bit now, and Digital has JBR Jones for company. Great driving. Oh, wide line there, going very deep into that corner. Digital, that's going to lose him time now to JBR Jones. Harry is all over the back now of SFODC. I am sure Harry is going to give it every bit of beans there. He went a bit sideways, lost a bit of time back, but he will have the toe now of DC going up here. DC is defending, going for the inside line. Harry has the speed, but I don't think he's going to go for it this time round. He's going to wait patiently. Good driving with both of these guys. So they're over driving the cars too much. They're just letting the race plan out how it showed. They're using their brain. Is Harry going to go for here? I would definitely go for this move as well. Those long corners. DC is doing a fantastic job there. Jones is all over the back of Digital here as well. Very jumpy, but he's still there. Different track, same car. This shows the drivers now, they might have been used to Austria, got onto a nice rhythm, completely different track, no qualifying. Probably setup's not near as good as what they would like as well. Harry is all over the back of DC here. He's surely going to wait now for the back end straight to get that job done. And with that, then you've JBR Jones right there with Digital being further along. You know what, Damo, not doing a bad job again. Yes, he might be last, but he's not that far off them in fairness. Fair play to Damo. Harry is literally pushing DC now. He just needs to get this corner right. He seems to get too much sideways action here. So if he keeps that angle nicely, he's a much better drive here. He's going to have to get the job done this time round. He's way closer. Does he have the straight line speed? Did he go later in the break and he goes later in the break and goes deeper but gets the job done. And that is Harry safely now into second place. Now, DC seems to have got a good drive out of there and he has the toe. He still might give Harry a bit of a headache coming down into the next few corners also. This is great, and DC going so hard into that corner there. Unfortunately now he's ran a bit too wide and Harry has pulled away. Much better line. All it takes is for one little sideways action and you're from second to fifth. Or sixth, yeah, fifth, sorry. I didn't speak. It's fantastic driving here. So PRS Roro will now start to notice that Harry is pulling back in a little bit on him, so I'm sure this is where Roro's going to have to go from going easy. Oh, Digital's after dropping it there. Oh no, it looks like there's been contact between Jones and Digital. Jones is letting Digital go back by the looks of it. That's sportsmanship anyway. I know Digital's going to be a bit annoyed anyway. It doesn't make any odds to him now. He's lost out on an awful lot of time, but you know, still very good sportsmanship there. I do appreciate that. Harry is right behind Roro here now. Roro must have had a little moment. So will Harry have a drive versus Roro here? He's definitely been getting a great toe, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Harry is going to throw his nose for the inside just to show he's there. Oh, I'll tell you one thing, he was carrying a lot more speed into the corner. He could have got the job done. Yeah, Harry has a great drive here now. Will he control the nose on the inside? Will he hold for it? There's not much he can do at the minute. Although he's on the inside now for the next corner. Oh, this is great driving by both lads, not to touch there. Such a hard corner to get it done when it pushes both drivers wide. That was great driving there by Harry and by Roro especially. To have the smarts and not just overfight that. This is a great little battle now we're having. Hopefully now Roro will come back at him. Give us great action. Pete, I hope you're watching this and wishing you were here racing. Harry there with a 143.826. That was a great lap in there now. He did get a purple middle sector there as well. Oh, Roro went quite wide there, but he's kept it going, which is the main thing. That's a great view there. DC praying. All he needs to do is hope one of them messes up. He's just close enough. If these two guys keep racing hard, that might pull them back in towards him as well. So, you know, anything can happen here, especially with these classic cars on these modern tracks. They're just so wily. Let's see what happens here now. So Harry is not pulling away from Roro. Oh, Harry had a bit of a bad exit there, which is after giving Roro enough. So Roro's after jumping back into the lead, but Harry is after going late on the brakes. I think Roro's still ahead. Harry has the inside line. He's going to jump back up. Aurora's going to keep that. Oh, he was running a bit wide there. Unfortunately, he was trying to carry too much speed in there, and that is what can happen. But he takes that one small mistake, and now DC is literally within a second of the guys after that. So as I was saying, it just takes one little mistake like that, and the race is back wide open. This is fantastic driving here. Now Harry's after pulling a nice bit away from Roro. So we're halfway through this race, guys. Oh, Pete, absolutely. I think that's the one thing I don't like, but I think the reason why it is like that is for the likes of MotoGP and that to be there, that it needs massive runoffs for the bike racing. And I think isn't that what's happening with Spa soon enough as well? They're redoing that for the bikes. So that's why there's no gravel traps here, sadly. Oh, Damo's after retiring. Oh, he crashed. Oh, unlucky Damo. He must have dropped it coming out the last corner. Safety car is out. And this is definitely going to make it a much more interesting race for the last few laps as well. Going to pull them all back on top of each other, and Digital now is back in the race there as well. Is anyone going to pit for new tyres? I wouldn't be surprised if they all did. You've definitely Harry's gone into pits. Roro looks like he's staying out. DC looks like he's staying out. Jones is going in for tyres. I wonder will Digital go in for tyres as well? That could be a massive, massive thing for this race. Digital's going in for fresh tyres as well. So I think Roro and DC have put themselves on the back foot a little bit here now. Oh, Pete. If only you were here. I really hope you're enjoying the holiday with the family as well, mate. It feels like the last 2 or 3 weeks I've been saying that now. It's just because we're doing 2 streams a week. Hopefully 3 or 4 soon. So guys, this is going to be quite interesting now. 2 different sets of strategies there. 2 on fresh, or 2 on olds, and others on fresh as well. Yeah, DC definitely needs to be driving a JCB now at this stage, with the swing arm pulled out as well. Well, I think Roro is going to be in huge trouble as well, because Digital was fast. He was just unlucky that he had that little tangle with JBR. So to be honest about it, with JBR, Harry and Digital now on fresh softs, or fresh tyres in this case, I really think that is going to be those 3 as the top 3. In the order, I would go probably Harry from Digital from Jones, but then Roro dropping back down to 4th on these older tyres. So you have to think about it there. They're 8 lap old versus literally new. This is going to be an exciting few laps of the race. I feel sorry for Damo, he's been doing so well lately. So Pete as well, I hope you're going to be joining me for talking about the Formula 1 and all the Formula 1 news and stuff like that as well. So there's going to be 1 more lap. Oh, and you've got DC going into the pits there now. To be honest, that could be a smart move if Roro does drop back. At least he'll be on the fresher tyres, so at least guarantee him a position ahead of Roro. Yeah, well, with DC now at the back, Harry is right on the back of Roro and on fresh rubber. I'm going to assume that the safety car will be in this lap, which means it's going to be 3 to 4 laps of mayhem. He definitely missed the window, but to be honest as well though, if it is a case that Roro does end up dropping back with guys in fresher tyres, at least he's given himself a chance, because he would have been last anyway if the 3 guys got by them. So in my eyes, I think DC done the right thing, because he had nothing really to lose, because he was definitely going to lose positions to them boys in the fresh rubber. Definitely. So it's definitely going to be an interesting one now. I'd love to be out there racing with them now. I think next season we'll try to get a commentator in and let me get into this racing, because the cars are just so much fun. So much fun. Especially because everyone's in the same car, with the exact same performance, exact same tyres. It's down to the setup and how you drive it. It's going to be such a good end to this now. So safety car is now in this lap. Roro's going to take over now in sector 3 here. I don't think Roro can wait till the last corner before he nails it, because the guys are going to have such better drive out of that last corner. So Roro don't be going slow enough now, and on the exit of the next corner I would have been, after slowing them down to a crawl, and literally around the S's somewhere, nail it and get going again. Oh, this is going to be an exciting end to this race. We've got 3 full laps left. Actually 4 laps left, I do apologise. To be honest with you, I would agree that position is key, but not when you've got fresh rubber like this. Look at the difference in drive there. This is the thing now, Harry's going to have much better grip now through all these other corners. DC is all over the back of Digital. Digital's all over the back now of JBR also. Oh, Roro getting a bit sideways there. That's giving Harry the opportunity. You do not want to do that in front of Harry. He is going to have a go every single time. He is literally pushing Roro wrong now. And it just literally means Harry gets this next corner right, which he's not gotten fully right so far this race. He is going to have an amazing drive, and that's going to be it. Roro will be dropping down after this straight. Let's see how strong the toe is. Although Roro's after pulling quite a bit on Harry this lap. Very interesting. Roro must have the fuel up. And that's DC's after getting by Digital. We're going to jump back and have a look at that little battle going on. Digital's coming back at DC as well, but I don't know. I don't think he's going to get by. Just that bit too far off. We're going to jump back on with Harry now. Harry's all over the back now of Roro. Harry's just positioning himself. I think Harry's just waiting now for the right time. Although he does not need to be dropping that far away from him. He needs to try and keep it in that half a second. With these cars, it is all about draft as well. He might have the grip, as you see there, coming through the next 2 corners. He's pulled it in, but he needs to get the exits just right. Oh, that was a much better exit there by Harry. Harry is going to go for it. Harry's going for that inside line. Harry has that inside line. What's going to happen here? Great racing, both the guys. That is Harry now, boy. And JBR Jones is starting to catch up now, so let's see what happens here, guys. Although Roro is not giving up. Already Harry's after pulling 0.8 of a second away. Now we've Digital all over the back of DC here. We're going to get on with that. These two are side by side. Looks like Digital is now in front and he has the inside line. And DC has conceded that place back. Roro and Jones now looks like it's going to be a good little fight. BC is getting towed back by Digital, but I don't think there will be a move made. He did seem too far back. And as I say that, he's catching at a right nuts. And dropping off again. So Roro... looks like he's doing enough to keep into second place at the minute. Very hard to know what way this is going to go now for the end. But Harry looks like he is in control of this race compared to last race, where he was out of control. So Harry with the fastest lap of the race at 1:42.972 there now. I'll tell you one thing, JBR Jones, when he was closer to Roller there, I don't know what happened. Is fighting back here, guys. JBR Jones has really dropped off the pace there. PS, the Toke crackers I'm having are lovely. Because what will just let me know. So Roro, yeah, he's losing time to Harry in the corners, but he seems to get better traction out of that out of the sector 1 into sector 2 there, around that long right hander onto the main straight. Long right hander onto the tight left, well, sweeping left. Poor Damo must be gutted he's out. So Harry now onto the last lap. You've heard that was a brilliant race. There was action from start through finish. Unfortunately, it was poor Damo dropping it that gave us some great action. Roro's just all over the place there behind Harry. He's going too wide. I just think the tyres are starting to go on him. This is Harry's Achilles heel in this track, as I've noticed. He's doing much better this time round. I see Harry is running with 0 assists here. Some of these guys are running with PC or ABS. Harry doesn't run with anything. He's pulled away nicely now from Roro. Digital, I don't know if he has enough time. Nah, it seems like he's too far back to go for Jones, but who knows. That looks like that is how it's going to finish, guys. So we'll stay on with Harry now. In through sector 3. This has genuinely been a great race. Different mix of strategies. Roro, very brave move not pitting in behind Harry, but then again, he had nothing to lose and a lot to gain. He ended up where he was anyway. So there we have it. Harry is our race winner in race 2. Roro in second place. And Jones in third place. Unfortunately for Digital, he is not on the podium this time round. And Harry waited there to get fastest lap on the last lap there at 1:42.7. So very well done to Harry. That was great driving, and I'm sure he got driver today as well. He did. Indeed he did. So let's try get Harry, Roro and JBR in now. Harry, just include your audio if you don't mind, please. So now we get the guys in for a quick interview as we do. So Harry, Roro, and then when JBR joins, if you don't mind just adding in your audio, please. Guys?
Yep.
I'm all alone. There you are.
Hi.
Well done, Harry. Well done, Roro. So, I'll start with you, Harry. How was that race for you, starting from, I think it was 4th place?
Yeah, France went well. Simple as that. I knew I was the quickest here. Proved that. Safety car, pitted. Roro probably should have done the same, to be honest. I know it's just said it's only 30%, but that 30% made for a second in their lap, so...
Yeah, but do you really think that
yeah.
the result would have been any different if you didn't have pit? I think DC threw away a podium.
You
by
would have been
doing-
able to
by
defend
pit.
a hell of a lot better.
Yeah, I don't think it would, to be honest.
Nah, as I said,
If I
there on
pitted
the
as well, I
stream,
would have already been second, and you would have just pulled off, and it would probably still be 2-3 seconds on the finish.
Well, that's exactly what I was saying. Like,
yeah,
you've
and
done
if
the
we
right
both
thing by
didn't
doing
pit
it.
that also would have happened. So I would have
Yeah.
really like, don't know why you pit here,
It
but
was worth a shot for you. You're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't.
Mhm.
Yeah, no,
That's true.
to be honest with you, I understood why you done it. I didn't understand why DC didn't do it. Because if he'd done it, he wouldn't have lost as many positions.
yeah, but
then
even
he
if
might
you
have
would
had
pit
a
it
podium.
straight away with Harry, I still think
Yeah.
it's you might have been quicker then, but it's not enough to gain positions back if you lose positions from it.
No, he gave away a podium there.
Yeah, if
Unfortunately.
he stayed out, he could have even made Harry more difficult and could even be closer in the end.
Oh, definitely.
So it's yeah. In my opinion, you took a gamble by pitting. But
No, Harry done the right thing.
I mean,
So, yeah,
would-
'cause he was
if you didn't have pitted, he would also have won. So yeah.
Yeah, but secure it though as well with the pressure tires. But it was great
Well,
racing, and
I mean, it's if you come out in third initially.
Not when you're a second quicker than anyone else on the track.
But I mean, you were already first, so that's yours to lose.
yeah.
Yeah, you can caught up in
Oh.
one incident and it's by strategy.
Yeah, I
But he could have
felt so bad
defended
for
against
Damo.
me on the same tires.
Hmm.
Yeah. Well, yeah, anyway, that's how I see it.
Either way, I think it was going to still be that whatever way it ended, like whether he didn't pit or not. I just think it would have been still the same positions for both is. But I feel bad for them, but I'm glad the safety car came out because it gave some great racing towards the end there as well.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. Because we did pull away a little bit, I think, from the rest and then bumped it
yeah.
up again. So
Oh, it was very, very good. And yeah, so with Senna back next week, guys, how do you feel? Because you're both the main contenders.
yeah, that's a championship contender. So just
Sure,
here
you're there
to
with the
pick up the
points.
pieces every time with podiums and yeah,
Sure,
yeah,
but
just
your
gonna sneak up a
consistency.
win, but yeah, we'll see.
Go on, Harry.
Two was my two favourite tracks in a difficult car. But I think it might be one of the ones where no TC is quicker again, so I don't know, it'll be interesting. I have to wait and see.
Yeah, I think it's going to be very interesting to see a 92 Williams around Britain and Brazil, two very, very fast tracks in a normally a good car, but it is a little bit skimmishy around kind of Silverstone. I tried that car before around Silverstone and I didn't fancy it too much, if I'm honest.
A bit like
You alright? Have you decided on what 2010 car you're going to go for the finale?
the slowest one, just to show everybody up. Simple as that.
Wait, what is the slowest out of those?
I don't know yet.
McLaren
I
or
think it's
Ferrari,
the
one of the
Ferrari. Yeah,
I mean, it's not the
I think
slowest.
it's Ferrari,
Just,
but
yeah, it is a little bit less grippy, your teams, or more understeer.
I
I
think
don't
The
know.
McLaren is the fastest and the Red Bull
Yeah,
is that bit better.
the
in
Red Bull
corners.
on the lap, Red Bull is the best car, but
Yeah.
especially I think on Zandvoort and Suzuka.
No.
If it was like Monza, then
yeah.
yeah, it might be McLaren better car. But
Yeah.
it'll be interesting
was-
regardless, that's for sure.
Oh, definitely. I'm just looking forward to seeing Pete back and see who's going to win now.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't know
but
what
it's
the
closer.
finish going to be.
It should have been
So,
even closer between me and him, but is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
I sure look.
Yeah, I'm
Wrong
not
one there.
exactly happy about that first race, but yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, we'll have a
Bygones are
look at that.
You
bygones.
can look on my stream if you want to report anything or something. I was right behind you guys.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
keep an eye
because
out.
the streams
I
showed it,
think
but I didn't know what happened.
yeah, it's pretty clear on what happened in my clip, so
Yeah. No, but then yeah.
is what it is. Like I said,
I'll try for you.
but yeah, I'll certainly have a look. Cheers for that.
No worries.
Guys. Well, look, I'm going to leave the stream there, and congratulations to Bo and the Generally isn't in the party chat.
I
So,
believe he
yeah.
doesn't own a mic,
Ah, okay.
so that's
Well,
probably
then
why.
I'll get the chat sorted on the stream for next week. So